Hi, I'm Dr. Bob Onder, Congressman from Missouri's 3rd District. A lot's been happening here in Washington, and I know people across the country are interested, Missourians being no exception. One of my goals with these weekly check-ins is to cut through the noise and speak to you directly. Many of my colleagues on the other side of the aisle and their friends in the news media are profiting off of scaring Americans like you. Today I'd like to take some time to set the record straight and clear up some of the nonsense. Let's start with the budget. President Trump made his agenda clear when the American people sent my colleagues and me to Washington, D.C. President Trump wants one big, beautiful bill. This week I was happy to join my colleagues in making that happen. Let's take a closer look at what happened this week. This week's budget bill, passed by the House Republicans, saves money, funds border security, and restores sensible energy policy. It requires $1.5 to $2 trillion in savings over the course of the next 10 years, divided among the different departments of government. Democrats have falsely alleged that the tax cuts in the budget bill would provide tax cuts for the rich. This is false. The tax plan included in the budget is a renewal of the 2017 Tax Cut and Jobs Act. If the Tax Cut and Jobs Act were allowed to expire, the average American family would face a 22% tax hike. That's over $1,500 for every family in the United States. And 26 million small businesses would be hit by a tax increase of as much as 43.4%. This is not a plan to bail out the wealthy. It's a plan to benefit every American taxpayer. Next, the Democrats falsely charged that the budget bill will slash Medicaid. This also is false. The fact is, our current Medicaid system is teeming with cases of fraud and abuse. Multiple states even take your hard-earned money and use it to provide Medicaid benefits to illegal immigrants. This is unacceptable. Unlike congressional Democrats, House Republicans find it reprehensible to steal from law-abiding Americans such as yourself to give freebies to those unwilling to follow our nation's laws. I'd also like to discuss two other pieces of important legislation. This week I was proud to co-sponsor the No America Land for Communist China Act and the Protecting American Agriculture from Foreign Adversaries Act. Remember, in recent years, the Chinese Communist Party has acquired a large amount of farmland in Missouri, some of it close to military installations. The No American Land to Communist China Act is a simple way to protect our nation's security and America's farmland. Under this law, the Chinese Communist Party would be prohibited from purchasing American land that is adjacent to federal lands. Second, the Protecting American Agriculture from Foreign Adversaries Act says that in rural America, been saying for years, food security is national security. The bill would add the Secretary of Agriculture to the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States. This is an important move that would allow the Secretary to report transactions relating to land, biotechnology, transportation, storage, and processing that could be potentially hazardous to national security. We must do everything we can to protect America's heartland from the dangers of our adversaries overseas, and this bill is a major step in the right direction. Although it sometimes seems that America's sickness is beyond cure, I can assure you that we are not terminal. With your help, we will continue to give Washington the medicine it needs to bring our nation back happy and healthy. I'll see you again next week with my pen and my prescription pad. I'm Dr. Bob, and that's my prescription.